What's up, guys? Live tonight. We back in another video, and today we're gonna get into our boot camp experience over at RTC. Let's get into it. So yeah, going into I never gave you guys like a full and detail of how our experience went. So I'm gonna go and do that in this video. And the key to this is I'm gonna try to like tell you like a little bit of things that go on, but not exactly the things that's gonna go on. And don't ask me, so what happens during this and that? Like, I'm not gonna tell you. That's something you need to experience when you go to boot camp. So I shipped out January 22nd out of Virginia, and not too many people knew. Except my closest friends and family, of course. But other than that, no one really knew. I didn't really tell everybody. But they soon found out after I got back.
I shipped out January 22nd from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Then we get there at the same time.
Oh yeah, we
got there at the same time, did the same thing as each other.
Yeah, so yeah, when you first get there, you'll make a phone call back home. And there'll be a chief there. We had a big black chief with big, swole, big black dude, tattoos and everything. He was yelling at us and whatnot. So yeah, that's when that starts. You know, get off the bus. Like what you see in that little Making the Sailors. What happens? That part.
Let's go! Let's go! Power! Hurry up! Hurry up! Let's go, female! Hurry up! Hurry up!
Yeah, man, you can make that phone call home. Hopefully, you get a hold of somebody. I know there's people there that didn't get to get a hold of somebody. One guy in front of me, his phone wasn't working. He was scared to ask somebody, so he just never called home. So yeah, I hope he made it through. I don't know, but yeah, that first thing you get there, you'll make a phone call home, and then after that, you'll do the urinalysis. Because if you're doing drugs, man, don't even just tell your recruiters, don't even come, because they're
don't waste your time.
Yeah, don't even waste your time going up there if you're doing drugs or whatever you're doing. But yeah, they're doing your analysis once you get there. They're gonna test your pee. And that's part of the P days too. What else? And the money. People ask, do you need money to bring money to boot camp? I would bring money, like a little change for the airport. But actually, you don't even need money for the airport.
You're a USO.
Yeah, the USO. And when you leave MEPS, they should give you, they gave me a check. It was like $26, and that was funded from the Navy to spend on food. And you want to eat before you go, because you won't be eating till the next morning. Yeah. So it'll be quite a bit of time before you eat. So I would eat as much as you can at the airport or at the USO, wherever. Ask, do you need money? And what happens is they'll give you a card, and on that card it's like $150, and that comes out of your first check, and you'll use that for like the first few weeks of boot camp until you get your bank set up with Navy Fed or whoever you decide to go with. But yeah, so moving on to P days. P days is long, stressful. You get no sleep, hardly any sleep. The sleep you do get is like maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep, if that. And that's when everybody's just talking you crazy. Like, you know, they're disrespecting you. They're doing that to tell you like you're nothing, which you're not. I mean, we're still not nothing. We're still at the bottom of the totem pole. We have no rank. E1, E2, E3, they all look at you just saying you're nothing, really. But they're gonna get that into you. They're gonna indoctrinize that to you when you're at boot camp, especially those first few weeks, just to show you. So yeah, they talk to you crazy, bro. Don't take it to heart. They don't know who you are. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody gets talked to you crazy. I did, he did. It's part of the process. Like, just accept it and move on. Unless you want to go home, it's up to you. But yeah, you get your shots. Got like 5, 6 shots. And the way the shots work, we was walking.
It's like a conveyor belt.
Boom,
type
boom,
thing.
boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom. Walk some more. Boom, boom, boom. Walk some more. Boom, boom. That was it. It was crazy. The shots didn't really hurt me that much, but did it hurt you?
I don't like shots.
Yeah, I don't like shots either.
I don't like shots.
Me neither, man. But it wasn't too bad. They seemed to know what they were doing. So yeah, and then what else? And then you meet your RDCs. And it's crazy because the second we met RDCs, like they talked to us, all 3 of them, introduced themselves, and then they were like, your boot camp experience begins now. Get up.
Get on your feet! Get up!
Let's go! Let's go!
Get up! Like, they were going crazy. They yelling at us and whatnot. It was crazy. Everybody, some folks was just, it's crazy. People were just scared to talk to ODCs. Like,
I don't even remember.
I remember all
I don't
this
remember
stuff.
at all.
Bruh, they was some folks were just scared, man. Like, it's crazy. Like they people just like you. You know, you gotta realize that too. Like, some of you guys are gonna be like nervous and afraid to talk in boot camp. But
It's the rank and status that scares people, though.
yeah. But for me in boot camp, there's several type of people. But me, I was pretty quiet, chill. I stayed low key. I was a low key guy. What about you? What would you say?
Opposite.
So yeah, he would be out there.
I was the one that was out.
I mean, it's pros and cons to each. Being out there, the RDCs will know you. Yeah, the RDCs will know you, and they'll see like how you work and whatnot. And that can possibly get you ranked up. Versus me being low key, while I'm low key and I won't get any types of trouble, or if I do anything wrong, they won't see. Probably won't get ranked up because they won't even know until like towards the end of boot camp. But it's pros and cons to each. But yeah, that's the type of guy I was. So let's move into the week one.
Hold on, man. This one's too annoying. Okay, Drake, that's all you get. One take. I'm gonna speak to this one. But yeah.
Moving into week one. So P days, boot camp is in reality it's 9 weeks. P days, like they say it's 8 weeks, but they don't account P days into that. But it's 9 weeks, but it's 8 weeks of instruction. So beginning week one. Week one was the swim. We did a little before the swim. You do a little class, and
They play some fire music.
they played some cool music.
It was fire.
pretty cool.
Why you just sit there?
And the classes in boot camp, they're pretty laid back. They're not most instructors are pretty laid back. Don't take advantage of it though. But some folks are just like rude and disrespectful like they're like RDCs, but no one likes that. But for the most part, it's pretty laid back. The swim, man, it's like 3 or 4 different divisions. No, there's 2 divisions in there at once. So like me, like I said, it took me 3 tries. Carter.
all of boot camp.
Yeah, Carter took them all.
Fast on the last day. Last day of boot camp.
And a lot of y'all ask how. Go ahead and explain to them what happens if you don't pass your swim. Like,
So if you don't pass your swim, basically it'll set you back. It won't set you back in training. They'll move you to this thing that will help you. It will give you more time to swim, really. But if you don't pass that, then out of here,
Get set back.
going home.
Right.
But thank God it didn't get to that point.
Right.
And most people don't really ever get sent home because of swim.
Yeah.
But
You'll
it's just
pass.
a mental barrier type
Exactly.
thing.
So yeah, that was just the swim. Yeah. It was just a lot of people in there. Sometimes it's crowded in the water. I mean, I remember swimming and people was kicking me. I was kicking people. It's a lot, but it's doable. It was actually that's probably the best part of boot camp, honestly. Especially the abandoned ship part.
Oh, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was the fun thing for me. So yeah, week one you're doing that, and you're also preparing for inspections. I'm not going to get into the inspections. You will see, but all I can say about that is attention to detail. The smallest thing is what matters. I'm telling you right now. You have plenty of inspections at boot camp, but yeah, prepare for the inspections and folds. That's all I'm gonna say. Folding. That's all boot camp is. But yeah, prepare for just pay attention to the details because that's extremely important. But yeah, week 2 is your inspection week, and we actually did pretty good on all our inspections. We're a pretty solid division. We're ranked probably at the top of our training group. We were pretty solid. We never failed an inspection, but yeah, week 2, and like I said, and during like when they're training you for the inspections, the RDCs, man, they are so mean. Like, oh my god. Like, people were scared to, like, fold and write their names on stuff, like, because they were so afraid of the RDCs. But that's part of the process, just to show you that you're nothing. But as you go into boot camp, it gets easier. No one's mean all the time, 24/7, you know what I'm saying? So, and then week 3, it's like tests you'll take. The tests are really simple. They give you a little book, and in that book is the answer in the back of the book. So that same stuff in the back of the book that you'll study for the test is on the test, and the test is all the tests in boot camp are multiple choice. So it's not like, oh man, I gotta study that. It's hard. Like, don't stress the test. Don't stress anything. Like, cause the key to this is they're not gonna tell you anything Like, they're not gonna make you do anything that they didn't tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? So
It's all just listening, really.
Just listen.
They give you the answers. It's not. You just gotta retain it.
Exactly.
That's
Don't
all.
be in the back falling asleep. If you do feel like you're gonna fall asleep, stand up. Like, and there's ways to sneak some sleep. I'll tell you right now, you can sneak some sleep. Like for me, man, my rap is in the back of the compartment. In the back, you can't see nothing, just a wall back there. So I would go back to that wall, lean up against that wall, and go to sleep a little bit, man. Yeah, you go into in sections though, because everybody be going to sleep too. Like, people will sleep in the bath on Sundays when you have a routine.
Yeah, you can sleep on the.
Oh my gosh.
Sleep in the bathroom.
In the bathroom, there's a shower we didn't use. What people did was, they go back there and go to sleep. Be careful though, because, man, you will get in trouble. That chief, if chief goes in there and see you, you get in trouble, you're going to get IT. But
I started to get so desperate for sleep though that when we started to clean and
oh,
stuff,
man.
I had memorized our RPOX and our A-Rocks boots. And when they would walk around, I would go underneath the bed and I would sleep.
Crazy.
I would
Yeah,
sleep
both
underneath
going
the
in the
bed.
bed, bro.
And when I would see their boots, I just get out.
It's crazy.
Shout out to Rogers, man.
Rogers, A-Rock. Nah, but yeah, man. Week 4, prepare for more inspections. You have a drill inspection, which is marching, and another folding and whatnot, just the holding stuff, whatever that is. Like, and then making your beds too. So yeah, the inspection is not hard, bro. They're gonna teach you how to do it. If you don't know how to do something, you need to practice. Because if you fail these inspections, if you fail 2 inspections, you will get set back in training. And no one wants to get set back in training. No one wants to stay at RTC longer than they have to. Nobody. Week 5, that's when the fun starts to come into play. You begin firefighting. You'll go to firefighting like every morning. It's kind of annoying, but it is annoying. Go to firefighting. You do like a 2-hour classes on it. Hold on. Oh yeah, the test every morning. Classes every morning. Classes around like 2 hours, 3 hours. No, it's 2 hours. Take a little 10-minute break, and then another 2 hours. So it's not that bad. It's kind of like high school. Like it's exactly like high school. It's a whole bunch of people in there. Some people are goofing off, making jokes. A lot of people are falling asleep.
Don't do that.
Don't go to sleep.
Don't do that.
Because you will get in trouble. We got IT for that. IT means intensely trained, means like they make you do workouts. No one likes doing workouts. No one likes being sweaty and doing that. Like, no one likes that stuff, man. The IT sessions, for me, they weren't that hard, bro. I was cheating on them, tell you right now. I was cheating on the push-ups, the sit-ups, all this stuff possible. Some folks can't take it. Some folks in there crying during the IT sessions. I ain't saying no names, but yeah, it was in there crying. It's ridiculous. Why are you doing it? I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, week 5 firefighting, and this is where our experience changes compared to everyone else's. So we figure out about this coronavirus thing going on in week 5 or going into week 6. They tell us that our graduation, like, no one can come to graduation, and man, was the worst news ever, because we practice for in our inspections. We practice for our graduation, right? So we go through the tape and what they're going to say at graduation, just to find out we're not having a graduation, right? So they're saying we will have a graduation, but our family won't be there. So it'll just be us walking in the drill hall with no one there.
At that point, I was kind of like,
Everybody-
I ain't had nobody coming anyway. I was
Right.
like, hey, man.
But a lot of people, they just lost all motivation. It was like, man, I don't care about this no more. Like, man, forget this. Like, and it was just terrible morale in the compartment. Everybody actually, it was crazy. It was just sad. Like, everybody was like, man. And some people were crying, man. I understand though. Shoot, some folks ain't seen their kids, wives, and, in a long time, and they just wanted to see that. They wanted that experience, show off. You know what I'm saying?
But then they one-upped us and said no graduation at all.
Exactly.
And so it was kind of like, hey.
So what happened was,
Yeah.
in our compartment, we had
Like a compartment graduation.
Yeah.
We just lined up, and the ship's officer came
and
by and
LCPO,
talked to
they
us.
came in and talked to us briefly. And yeah, man, that was just bad, man. It was bad. But RDCs, they looked out for us. They had They had got us like pizza. No, they didn't get us pizza. They had board games and TVs for us, and that's what we did for our graduation. Because we didn't have Liberty. After graduation, you usually get Liberty and whatnot.
We just went back to the regular schmegular.
Yeah, so we just did that. Pretty chill day. I mean, because we were done with boot camp. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's back it up though. Week 6, more inspections, more assessments. You have assessments on firefighting and line handling. No one likes line handling. We bombed that, John. I'll tell you that right now. We bombed it. But we prepared for battle stations. And I'm not going to tell you anything about battle stations because we signed a page 13 on that, so we're not saying anything on it.
Find out for yourself.
Yes, you will see. And yeah, man, that was basically it. So yeah, man, we didn't have a graduation, no Liberty, and when we got here to A school over here in Pensacola, that's where we are in Pensacola. Aviation, we're both AVHs because a lot of people ask that, what's your rate? But both AVHs.
I think off-base Liberty was here for like one day.
Yeah, when we first got here, it was
and
here.
a whole lot of people went off base, and then they secured it.
Yeah, because here in Florida, the coronavirus is pretty bad, man. So yeah, they're really enforcing that stuff here, man. So we graduated our class already. We already done with school. We didn't have a graduation though because of this. So we haven't seen our families. Shoot, we left in January. Now it's May.
Like 3 months.
You do the math. I don't know. But yeah, bro.
And we're going straight to our duty station.
Yeah, we're going-
our permanent, like, for the next 5 years.
Yes, this corona just messed up everything. Because we graduated. We still don't know where we're going yet. My original order said I'll be out of here by April 20th. It's May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. So, yeah, man, it's just a bad situation, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
It's just
it's
gonna be worse out in the fleet if it gets down
but
to it.
at the same time, it's not that bad because at the end of the day, we're getting paid, and the work is not that hard here. All you have to do is do what you're told. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's part of the military. If you join, like, this is what you'll like. It's part of it. Man. It's part of the job. Like, not seeing your family, things moving slow or not moving on the time that you're used to it moving on. That's part of the job, and that's something you just have to accept. There's no reason to just ponder on the bad because there's absolutely nothing you can do to change it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna make your life worse. If
Yeah,
you
bro.
Bad.
So this is our boot camp experience. Well, basically, we just do military experience really, but this is how boot camp was for us, man. The things you'll see and expect.
Boot camp for me, in conclusion, just to sum it all up,
Yeah.
it's what you make it.
Right. Exactly.
It is what you steer it to be. Like for me, I just made it a whole just movie. It was a movie to me. It was a play.
It is what you make it, man.
I thought of myself as my own little character, and everyone else was just little side pieces. It was straight.
You're gonna learn a lot about yourself too, man. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself. So yeah, still no haircut. I know it's crazy, but thank you guys for watching. Remember, follow us on Instagram. I'll put that down in the description. Share the video, like the video, comment the video. Any questions, ask questions. Any suggestions, let me know in my DMs or comment in the video, under the video. Thanks for watching.